In the past years, I've read 50 books about people skills. Communication skills, conflict resolution, relationship advice. Pretty much anything to become more comfortable and skilled around people. And in this video, we're going to look at the key takeaways from approximately 12,496 pages. So let us start by looking at the three main components of any friendship. You, the other person, and the connection between the two of you. And even though this doesn't look like anything spectacular, by the end of the video, you'll know exactly how understanding this can already strengthen your social skills. But let us first start with the part representing the other person. Namely the fact that we judge most people depending on how they make us feel. A friend listens deeply and makes us feel important, we like them a lot. The other person criticizes us frequently, we like them a lot less. And it even explains why we do not like the people we were jealous about something. I also want to make videos like this one. The envy makes us feel bad about ourselves, which in turn leads to us liking them a lot less. Now you might think, sure, making the other person feel good about themselves makes sense. But how? So let's go for a little walk because I want to show you something and I'll answer the question on the way to get there. And I actually don't need a winter jacket and a hat, but it's still pretty cold in summer in Germany, surprisingly always, how cold it can get here. Now, have you ever said, she just doesn't understand me? He always complains, but never mentions the good things about me. I don't think she cares about me, because those things reflect core needs that we complain about if unmet. Having the feeling that people give us attention, that they understand who we are and what we want, that they accept us for who we are, and also appreciate that we are their friends. And by far the easiest way to meet all those needs is to be interested in other people. Perfectly summarized in my favorite quote by Carnegie, you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. But not only they matter, but also the middle of the circle. The center of any good relationship, being on the same team and feeling like you're connected. And here are a couple of things that matter, right? Conflict resolution, great communication, but by far my favorite way to show you're playing on the same team is to speak their language. And you hear those birds chirping? Did you know that different birds can actually understand each other, at least when there's a warning? But when they are trying to mate, then the understanding gets a lot more tricky. And the same goes for humans, because there's actually 5 different languages that we send or receive love. Words of appreciation, which stands for compliments or being listened to, receiving gifts, spending high quality time together with undivided attention, being touched regularly, such as cuddling or holding hands, and acts of service, which stands for helping someone out or doing nice things for the other. Now, problems arise when we speak different languages and misunderstand how much the other person cares for you. For instance, when I receive love through quality time, but my partner is constantly on the phone when we are around, chances are high that I don't feel valued or loved fully. However, when my partner still loves me, but simply shows her affection through touch or a different language, this miscommunication might lead to a lot of hurt feelings and unnecessary conflicts. And if any of you ever had the feeling that a past partner or maybe even your parents did not love you, maybe they were just speaking a different language. And there's another twist that's not mentioned in the book. Because each of us likes receiving a gift and is happy when receiving a big hug from someone who we trust when feeling down. Meaning, you can show how much you care simply by speaking all 5 love languages ever so often. Because who would not like a friend who's generous on each aspect? And if you now also include the main traits of an attractive personality, high confidence, warm in terms of kindness and positivity, and also have a high degree of authenticity, your likability shoots through the roof. And I actually just created an online course about confidence and self-esteem linked in the description below. But here's probably the most important aspect to take away. Give yourself the 4 main aspects that people crave to receive from others. A high level of attention to deeply understand yourself. Self-acceptance of the fact that you're not perfect but good enough. And appreciation of your strength and unique personality. And as promised, here comes the part where the framework can help to strengthen your social skills. Where do you think your effort would have the most amount of impact? Is it putting more attention on the other person and becoming genuinely interested in other people? Is it playing on the same team? Because then to 1 or 2 of your friends, you can send all 5 love languages within the next 2 weeks. Or is it more in respect to yourself, authenticity and self-esteem? And if you do any of those 3, you'll become an incredible friend that people cannot help but enjoy to be around of. See you in the next video.